welcome to Big Time Wrestling right here on MyTV. I'm Steve Sparta, once again joined by...
Hey, what's up? Italy's greatest athlete, AJ Matrano, is here live and in color, baby. Tell him.
You're here due to a diminishing number of requests. And Big Time Wrestling fans, all roads lead to Saturday night, March 20th at the Webster Town Hall for the Big Time Wrestling 2010 Super Show. A show that will feature Mick Foley and just about every Big Time star there is.
Mick Foley's going to be there?
You're the one that found Socko.
But I never got no answers, though. No one told me.
Nobody needs to tell you a thing. And over the next couple weeks, fans, we are going to take a look at the card and all the great matchups that you will see Saturday night, March 20th at the Webster Town Hall in Webster, Massachusetts. And AJ, tonight we're going to take a look at one of the tag teams, Total Eclipse, the Big Time Wrestling Tag Team Champions, who on Saturday night, March 20th, will defend their belts against the Delfonso brothers.
Delfonso boys, yeah, what an excellent. They're finally getting their shots at the titles. But tonight we're going to see how Total Eclipse rose to prominence.
Over the past almost year here in Big Time Wrestling fans, we've watched Total Eclipse, Trey the Smooth Operating Gangster, Slick Wagner Brown, rise to the top of the tag team division and finally win the Big Time Wrestling Tag Team Championships from the French Connection.
There you go, Marble Mouth.
So right now, let's take a look at how Total Eclipse won those tag team titles.
This may be the move that Trey the Smooth Operating Gangster was looking to hit on this French Connection.
It's freaking awful.
Slick Wagner Brown in here, and it's in! Slick Wagner Brown!
Look out!
It's on! Clothesline! Another clothesline!
Slick's on fire here!
Wagner looks a little shaky on his feet. Whips him off the ropes.
No!
Jack!
Weatherby, do something! Jade, Ginger, whatever your name is, do something!
What's he thinking here? I know there's going to be another flapjack!
This is out of control. Referee, take control of this. Slick's out of control!
Slick's feeling it, but how much can Slick have in the tank right now? How much? He must be dizzy. He must be seeing stars.
He's got a concussion. How can he still do this? I don't believe it!
Here. Bulldog flips Antoine, flips Rush clean over from the force.
Oh, he can't want to try this. Don't do this, Slick.
What are you thinking, Wagner Brown? Oh, and he misses him. Did he
hit
his head on the mat? What's he thinking?
I hope he did. It serves him right. He should not be even here. Never mind trying to moonsault in the middle of a championship match.
Oh, then Rush goes right after the injured head of him, just like he would the Snake. Oh, what's wrong?
That's
what
it.
What are they thinking here?
The coup de grace. That's France for, they're going to beat him. It's over right now. Here we go.
Spell the end of Total Eclipse. This could be the last.
Yes.
But rolls out of the way. Victory roll.
No, Wendell, get in there.
1, 2,
Got him.
6.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Finally, we see Total Eclipse as tag team champions. Wrestling.
Total Eclipse.
What, do you got nothing to say now, AJ Matrano? Huh? What, you got nothing to say? Total Eclipse.
Big Time Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Total Eclipse. Matrano, they finally won the belts, and you weren't very happy that night. Wendell Weatherby's men, they fell at the hands of Total Eclipse.
It was a fine contest, and the better men won that night.
I can't believe I hear that out of your mouth.
Me neither.
But anyway, Total Eclipse didn't just win the Big Time Wrestling Tag Team titles. After a rematch in Chicopee, Massachusetts, they actually won the services of the French Connection's maid, Taylor, and manager, chauffeur, Wendell Weatherby.
I can understand why they'd want the services of Wendell. He's a very smart man, I know personally, and the broad ain't bad either, so it can't be that bad, right?
But let's go to Chicopee and see what happens when they won the services of Wendell and Taylor.
They're trying to hunt him down. They're trying to hunt him down like a dog. Oh, no, they got him.
Oh, Slick's got him. Wendell, you get in the ring. You face the music.
He's hurt. He's injured.
And he just rolls him into the ring. Wendell's going to face a different type of music than Taylor.
He's asking for help. The man's pleading and begging. Show some sympathy, please. He's done nothing wrong
Stay in the ring.
He's a saint.
Hold on. Let me knock some sense into you.
Hey, now. I don't believe it.
You know, all the time you're saying, you're crying over everybody going, oh, you're crying over people.
Get up, Wendell.
You're crying
right now,
aren't you?
Don't make this too difficult.
He's done nothing wrong. He's always been a fair, honorable man.
All you got to do is strap these belts around our waists. Do it now.
That's despicable.
This is great. I'm loving every second of this.
You would.
Oh. Come on, Wendell. Come on, Lord Weatherby. Looks like he's knighting Total Eclipse right now with those title belts, huh? Oh, And then he bails
Says she
out.
wants to dance.
No, not again.
Oh,
no, stop it. Stop it. This is ridiculous.
Hey, she said she wanted to dance.
No.
Total Eclipse, getting down tonight. Getting down tonight.
Terrible.
What's horrible about this?
Everything.
You just wish you were down there dancing with Taylor.
Here comes the French Connection. Now they're going to get it. Oh, disgusting.
You know what the French Connection are going to
That's
get?
good. That's good.
They're going to get 24 hours
Thank
by
you,
themselves.
Chica P. You guys are the best.
Oh, shut up. Stop kissing
Give
up.
yourselves a round of applause. You guys are great. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Total Eclipse.
Tag team competition hot and heavy here in big time wrestling. And Matrano, maybe as things went on, the pressures of being the tag team champion started to become a little bit too much for Trey and Slick. They broke up in the singles contest in Chicopee and Palmer, Massachusetts, and we saw maybe a little frustration on the faces of Slick and Trey as they took on Diamondback and Antoine in singles action.
What you just say, yeah, Diamondback and Antoine. That's a lot of stress to be holding on. They're tag team champions of the world. They're representing all of BTW. I can see how they would feel a little bit of pressure. Give them a break, would you?
Fans, let's take a look at Total Eclipse split up in the singles action and take a look at maybe the actions, if you will, of Total Eclipse.
And the people are alive for Slick Wagner Brown. Off the ropes he goes. Diamondback Jack reverses it. Boots to the stomach. Could be setting up for that suplex. No. Takes him up. Reversal.
Look at him jockey
Off
for
the ropes he
position.
goes. Oh, it catches him with that innovative leg drop Wagner Brown's been using as of late. 2. No.
Oh, Jack looked a little slow kicking out of there. Come on, Jack. Get to your feet. Get back to square one.
Close, but not enough to take down Diamondback Jack.
Of course not.
Two men here, both legitimate contenders for the heavyweight championship. Ooh, chop to the chest there by Slick Wagner Brown on
Now,
Diamondback.
that's not going to win him a match. It's going to anger Diamondback. That's all it's going to do. Now, this is disgusting.
Oh, just flicks the hand there. Oh, adding insult to injury is Slick Wagner Brown.
It's
Whips
disgusting.
Diamondback Jack Maverick. Reversal.
There you go, Jack.
Wagner
There you
Brown
go.
goes for it
He
again.
caught him. He caught him. He's going to dump him on his head now.
Catches him, and Slick Wagner Brown is holding on there. No, falls through.
No!
DDT's him.
Come on,
He's
Jack.
gonna go for the pin here.
Stay alive.
1. No, not enough to take down Diamondback Jack. That could have been it. I would have assumed that to be it. If it had been a smaller opponent, that could have been it, AJ.
But it wasn't. He's not a smaller opponent. He has a 300-pound monster. Oh, he's going for this Texas clover leaf. But the big man doesn't let it happen.
He's got that move well scouted. Goes through.
Yeah,
Kicks out
cheap
the leg of
shot.
Diamondback
Cheap
Jack.
shot.
Slick Wagner Brown now softening him up for that clover leaf.
His legs are like tree trunks. How could he possibly get him over?
Well,
I don't
Timber!
believe this.
He's taking him over
No
right
way.
now.
This is unbelievable.
Diamondback Jack Maverick might have no choice but to tap here.
No.
He might have to tap out
He'll
to one
never-
half of the tag team champions, Slick Wagner Brown.
You'll never see him tap out, ever. He's going to power out of this, or he's going to get to the ropes. He's got the ropes. Break it, Slick.
We couldn't quite get the angle there, but he's got the ropes.
Yeah, see, Slick's getting frustrated. He's getting very frustrated. You can see it in his eyes. He thought he should have had it right there.
You know, this is going a lot longer for Slick Wagner Brown than I'm sure he thought it was. He thought that he might have had Diamondback Jack Maverick scouted, going for that arm, working on it throughout the contest, finding the best way to take him down. But he's not doing it as easy as he thought he was gonna.
Of course he's not doing it as easy as he's going to. He's dealing with Diamondback Jack
He's
Maverick.
getting frustrated. Oh!
Big right hand by Diamondback.
Wait a second, Diamondback Jack just bonked him off the head with that cowbell.
Oh, what are you watching? He didn't do anything like that. He hit him with his big right hand and knocked him out.
His big right hand was like a big right cowbell. And wait, Slick's foot's on the ropes
That's
too.
it. Shut up. That foot was not on the rope.
No, it's clear as day.
No.
It's clear as day. Diamondback just knocked it off the rope.
What are you watching? Diamondback won this match fair and square. Punched him in the face and pinned him.
Fair and square. I would say that Diamondback Jack Maverick and this official just cheated Slick Wagner Brown. And Slick Wagner Brown is disgusted with the way that he's just been treated in this
He may
match.
have been cheated, but there's the man right there.
Many more to go.
That was all
Trey,
Russian
though,
fault,
is
too.
out on his feet as Antoine clips the knee of Trey and goes right back to the neck.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go for the leg.
And,
That's
oh,
my-
wait a second.
my father
And
told
look,
me
once
once.
again,
My
Weatherby.
monitor is out. It's ready. Fix my monitor. What
The
happened?
monitor is out. Yeah, it's suspiciously out as Weatherby is picking away at Trey the Smooth Operator
I'm
Gangster.
seeing black. That's all I'm seeing. There's a black screen.
Oh, yeah, that's all you're seeing. I'm looking at the same screen
Wait
as
a
you.
minute. I got some
Why don't you take
flickers.
your hands out from in front of your eyes?
I got some flickers. Okay. Okay, and I'm back. And here we go. We have a nerve hold now on Trey.
A nerve hold to the neck of Trey, the smooth operating gangster, as the referee administers a 5 count. And now
Absolutely,
you
a nerve hold to the neck.
wait a second, a nerve hold. You just see Antoine passing the tape to Weatherby there?
I've seen nothing. All I see is Antoine fully dominating this match. And again with
Oh,
the
once again with the tape to the neck of Trey. Come on, turn around, referee.
Who's in
Catch this.
charge of the technical equipment at BTW? I cannot see a thing.
Oh, you can't see a thing.
Oh, we're back. We're
pull your
back to
hands
live
out.
action
Yeah,
wrestling, folks,
Pull
on
your hands out
BTW.
from in front of your eyes there. Tell Miss Betty to get you a better prescription for your glasses.
My eyes are 20/20 visions. All right?
Jeez.
Hard body slam by the wonderful Antoine Roy. I love this guy.
Now Antoine going up top. He feels comfortable with Trey the Smooth Rodriguez. Feels comfortable that he's got him well in hand.
Oh, he's going to finish him off from the second rope. He's the smartest man I know, baby.
We learn about.
Oh!
Misses the leg drop.
This is Trey's only
is
chance
Trey's
to capitalize. He better make it good.
Trey's opportunity here. Could he go for that? Oh, atomic drop.
Right. Oh, he hit him right in the tray.
Rolls him over. Whoa! That's an innovative move. Rolls him up. 1, 2.
He had the tights, I think. He had the tights. He's got him
Small
again.
package.
He
2.
had the tights again. This referee has to watch for Trey. He will cheat to win. I've seen it before.
Schoolboy rolls him up. 2.
Referee, watch the tights. He's trying all these shortcuts.
Not
And
enough.
Rush is on the outside trying to cheer Trey on like a cheerleader.
A series of quick pins. Nasty time there by Trey.
Nasty time. What a ridiculous name for a move.
Ridiculous.
Where's he
name for a
going?
move. It's what he's been calling
he's
for quite
quitting.
some time.
He's quitting. He's going back to the locker room.
No, he's going up top.
No.
He's got to look out for Weatherby, though.
Wendell, pull him out. Wendell, pull
Go
him
for
out
that
of the
frog
ring.
splash. Oh, lands right on him. This is it. 1. Wait it. Why did the official stop counting there? When the Weatherby comes up on the top, he's sitting there. He's on the apron.
Because he's telling him Rush is in the audience. Rush is going to cost us the match. Rush shouldn't be in the damn building.
Rush has been there the entire match. He has caused no problems. The only problem is happening right now is between Trey and this official. He can't believe he had the pin on him. He had the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he's getting frustrated. Trey's getting extremely frustrated right now. You can see it. He's very angry.
His frustration should be aimed at Weatherby and Antoine, though, as Weatherby's up on the apron, and he's got the belt. What is he going to do here? Wait, Antoine rolls him up. 1, 2, and he's got the tights.
No, he didn't. No tights. Antoine wins it.
The Delfonso brothers just won the #1 contendership to come after our straps.
Hey,
But
you just took the words right out of my mouth. I'm going to tell you what I heard. That's exactly what I heard, man. You know, we're a good team, son. We're on the same page. Go ahead.
but Slick, one of them's kind of challenged upstairs.
Okay.
Yes,
So you slow.
yes, you could. I didn't want to go there, but you went there. So
Okay, so he's special.
he's special, but
How special?
kind of really special. But
Is he sweet?
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. So he's
But he's gonna get a beat down, and they're gonna hold us responsible for the beat down.
Well, I mean, TSOG, as they can clearly see, we are the tag team champions, so that's what we do. We win, and we win big. You know what I mean? They scared of us in Vegas. They don't want us in Vegas. What they gonna do?
But let's get back to the one with the problem upstairs. This company has already been delaying our checks as it is.
Maybe he's the one in charge of checks. I would explain.
Seems like a setup. And what's up with them refs lately?
Yo, them zebras been straight up screwing us, man. I'm sorry, but they've been screwing us hard, man. You know, I had a match, and I couldn't believe how special this referee was.
We know what's going on. There's something about this company, well, policies of this company that we're no longer going to support.
What the hell was that with your fist? What was that?
Yeah.
What the hell are you
I feel
doing?
you, brother.
It seems to me as if Trey and Slick Wagner Brown, does it seem to you like they don't think they're getting a fair shake here in big time wrestling?
Yeah, because they're not. They're being held down. Yeah.
They're absolutely not. They're the big time wrestling tag team champions. No one is holding them down.
They earned those titles. They did whatever they had to do. They took them. No one's going to give it to them.
I never thought I'd hear these words out of your mouth, Matrano. I don't know what the hell's going on. But, fans, we went to Webster Town Hall, and the total eclipse was to take on the Delfonso brothers, the new #1 contenders to the Big Time Wrestling Tag Team Championship. However, we still do not know.
Tell them the truth. Tony DeFon's no-showed his big match, so titles were on the line.
the Delfonso family still took on Total Eclipse. Sweet Scott Ashworth, the uncle of the Delfonso brothers, teamed up with Eddie Bam Bam because we still do not know where Tony the Fonz was. We still have no idea where he was.
He's probably getting a tetanus shot somewhere.
And the two teams got in the ring at Webster Town Hall. But to every fan's surprise, it was no longer a tag team title contest.
So let's watch to see what happened, idiot.
BTW Tag Team Championships.
Are you forgetting someone?
What are you talking about?
Your broadcast partners here, AJ Matrona, with some very important information I think you should know, you idiot. This is not a tag team title match. No, it's not. The title match contract was listed as Tony DeFonz and Eddie Bam Bam. And since Tony DeFonz isn't here, and Scotty Ashworth is, this match is not a tag title match.
Well, I don't see what the problem is here. He's a member of the Delfonso family. Why doesn't Total Eclipse just give them the shot?
Because that's not the name of the guy who's supposed to be wrestling. What are you, stupid?
I thought that they were fighting champions.
Look, it's not going to happen. Total Eclipse had a signed contract to wrestle the #1 contenders, the Delfonso brothers, not one and his uncle.
No, it's still kind of ridiculous to me. Smacks across the face of Bam Bam Delfonso.
Open
His
hand,
Slick
nice
Wagner
shot.
Brown.
Nice shot by the Slick Wagner Brown. You know, Slick and Trey, they're some pretty nice guys, you know what I mean? They're very fair. They're very competitive. I think they're a great tag team.
Great tag team. Yes, this is true. They are great. 1, 2. They're a great tag team, but I'm kind of confused with the way that they've been lately. The way that they've been acting in the locker room.
What, as champs? As champions?
Yeah,
as real men?
No, but this is the way that they've been talking and the way they're not giving the Delfonso, they're not giving Tony Delfonso.
You just said it. You just said it.
What?
They're not giving Tony Delfonso his title shot because he ain't in the building. If he was here, he'd get his shot. And now, once again, the referee's trying to mess with Trey. Tell him. There you go. Now look,
over here?
The unprovoked Ashworth's coming in the ring now.
Unprovoked Ashworth, they just smacked him across the chest. I told you, these two have been acting kind of strange lately. It's been confusing.
Nothing wrong. It's a legal double team. They have till 5. Everything's okay. Chill out, Pat. Chill out.
You know, Total Eclipse came into the building tonight. Usually every time I see them, they shake my hand. They're happy to see me. Slick Wagner Brown just looked at my hand and just smiled and walked away.
Now here's illegal activity right here.
Now these two. Oh, Nuggets beat. The Sweet Scott, he's had enough. He's had enough of these two acting strangely in this title match. This non-title match, excuse me.
Well, as Ashworth tries to clean house against the tag team champions, I have to disagree. I don't think so. All they're doing is stepping up their game a little to retain those tag titles. It's very competitive here in BTW. You know that.
The tag team division is, as I've said before, is hot in big-time wrestling. Oh, the smash of the heads into the turnbuckle as it goes here. And Uncle Scotty had just had enough, and now they're getting the better of Total Eclipse.
These idiots in Webster can count to 10. God bless them.
Now that was very clever, AJ. He's gonna have a meeting of the minds here as these two, boom, whoops him in. But Trey the smooth operator.
He just dropped
He
Ashworth.
just dropped him with a headbutt.
Slick's got him rolled
Slick
up.
rolls him up. And Trey's coming in here too, and he's just piling on top. And Wagner's foot was going for the ropes. What's going on here?
Friday night, March 19th, the Danbury Arena, Danbury, Connecticut, the place for Danbury Mania 2, quite possibly the biggest card in the history of big-time wrestling. You will see live in the ring in Danbury, a live Piper's Pit with the Hot Rod, the Hall of Famer, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Also, joining us live in Danbury on March 19th, the hardcore icon, Mick Foley, live at the arena. On top of all this, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Eugene, The Patriot, big-time wrestling heavyweight champion Spike Dudley, and Just Incredible in action. We'll see you the 19th in Danbury. Saturday night, March 20th, it's the Webster Rumble 2 with Mick Foley, the hardcore legend himself, live to meet the fans and get in the ring right in Webster. Also that evening, it's the first time ever the return of Just Incredible to big-time wrestling as he gets his shot at Spike Dudley and his newly acquired big-time wrestling heavyweight championship. All that, much more, Eugene, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, The Patriot, live at the Webster Rumble, Saturday, March 20th in Webster, Massachusetts. We'll see you on the road with big-time wrestling. We still do not know where Tony the Fonz Delfonso was on the night of January 2nd. He certainly wasn't at the Webster Town Hall.
I think he was at the Webster Free Clinic. That was it. Yeah.
Absolutely not. But fans, as you can see, now it seems like Total Eclipse. Why didn't Total Eclipse just give the title shot? They all get along. Total Eclipse, the Delfonso brothers. Why didn't they just give them the shot?
The same reason why you're here every week, because you signed a contract for you to be here, not for Mike Spada to be here. For you.
The Delfonso brothers had they had a contract for a title shot. What is wrong? They were all Delfonsos. But okay, Total Eclipse would not give him the title shot.
They're a broken record with you.
I don't know what's going on here, fans, but I know that on Saturday night, March 20th, the Delfonso brothers, Tony DeFons and Eddie Bam Bam Delfonso, will take on the Big Time Wrestling Tag Team Champions in Total Eclipse. We'll see us Saturday, March 20th at the Webster Town Hall for that tag team title defense. And next week right here on Big Time Wrestling, we're going to take a look at the situation between the Big Time Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Spike Dudley, and the return of Just Incredible.